But then out of the corner of your eye, all you kept seeing was kind of like this jiggle, 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 jiggle. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. And I'm nice. I don't like to be rude, so I just turned and stared at him. And it was at that moment that I did that I realized it wasn't a man at all. It was the mirror. Now, why the hell do they put a mirror in the gym? If they're gonna do shit that stupid, they should at least put a sign on there that say, "Caution, objects may appear fatter." Or at least offer you some kind of therapy when you leave. The ironic thing is now, I always think I'm fat. Back when I weighed 310, I always thought I was thin. You could use my underwear as a parachute, but I was thin, goddammit. So what I've come up with is just a small little fat test. Okay, what this test is if you're one of those people who you're not quite sure if you're fat, if you can answer yes to any of these 5 things, then this probably means that you're fat. If you're a guy, and you can bend over in the shower and pick your breasts up off the floor, chances are you're fat. If you have to shower at the car wash, chances are you're a little obese. If you can stand naked in front of a full-length mirror and tell how old you are by counting all the stretch marks. I suppose apparently somebody can. They're like, oh my God.
I don't want to picture it. I don't want to picture it.
And actually, I have 4. The last one is if the only piece of equipment in your house that goes from 0 to 320 seconds is your bathroom scale. Yeah, chances are you're a little obese. And that's okay. It's okay to be big. It wasn't okay for me, I lost weight for like a whole completely different. Everybody says you need to do it for yourself. You need to do it for yourself. Fuck that. Do it for yourself. I did it to get laid. And boy, has it really worked. Yeah, how many of you have I gone out with and not had sex with any of you? So don't lose weight to have sex, because it don't work.
Yeah, it
Does it? Apparently I was asking the wrong people. I guess I should have been talking to you all along. I moved to Phoenix about 2 years ago, when I got this frantic phone call from my mother. She had just gotten a divorce and put the dog of, basically the family dog of 100 years to sleep. This is the dog that I had growing up. And I get that frantic phone call from her. I'm gonna die in a ditch and nobody's gonna know I'm dead. Nobody's out here to be with me. So of course, me being the only single kid, I got to move out here, I've been out here for 2 years, and every time I keep going over to her house every day and reminding her, hello, you said 2 years ago you were going to die in a ditch, and you haven't done it yet. Now, God damn it, I have things to do. Let's speed this shit along. And I asked her the other day, I finally just came out and asked, I said, are you doing anything to plan for your future when you retire? Because I sure as hell ain't taking care of you. I mean, I love her and everything, and don't get me wrong. But I do comedy, You don't always make the greatest money doing comedy, so I can't support her. And she said, well, yes. As a matter of fact, I'm doing something to prepare for my future as we speak. She said, I just applied for a job at Hooters. Okay, my mother's 60. I said, Mother, they would never hire you there. She said, why not? I said, they'd have to change the name to Udders. And I really had to tell you something funny about that joke. I was doing this joke in Las Vegas, and people always ask me, does your mom get upset that you tell that joke? She does, but for the wrong reason. I was doing that little joke in Vegas. She didn't get mad about the fact that I told everybody her tits hung down to the ground. She stood up in the middle of Las Vegas and said, "God damn it, I'm only 56!" Because I told her that she was 60.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And then she used to get so mad. Every time I heard my dad would get in a fight once they found out I was gay, she would always kind of throw that up in everybody's face, Every time I heard my dad would get in a fight, she'd always be like, "God damn it, I think I'm just going to turn Lizzie." Yeah, that's what she went, Lizzie. I'm going to turn Lizzie. I said, Mom, that actually might not be a bad idea for you. So it could be a good move for you. She said, "Oh, no," she said, "I was just kidding." She goes, "I could never be a lesbian. I can't drive a truck." And I would not even know where to get a Katie Lang CD. Being gay does have its advantages, though. When I was living in Mansfield, Ohio, which was like the crime capital of the world, my house had gotten broken into. And I came home from a show, and I was panicked. I looked around, and I noticed that all my music was gone. And I had just bought Linda Ronstadt's Winter Light CD. I thought, oh my God, they stole my Linda Ronstadt CD. No, they didn't.
They left it.
Yeah, it was in my CD player, but they, when they were robbing me, took it out of my player and put it right on my pillow. With a little sign on it that said, "Linda Ronstadt, you're no good." And then they stole all of my CDs. Every last one of them. And I was very upset because I don't know where the hell I'm going to get those Tiffany CDs from again. Oh my God, Tiffany, I love Tiffany. It wasn't but a month later, I got the entire shipment of my CDs back in the mail. So apparently gay people have sucky music. But I got my Tiffany CD back. It's going home now. So there are advantages. Let's see here. Well, we're up to about whenever I was 20. Whenever I would tour all the time, my mom, she just never had this concept that, I couldn't just do this show everywhere. I would like to go out on vacation with her, and she'd always like to go to these, really weird places like, Mississippi. We're driving through Mississippi, and there's some festival going on, and she slams on the brakes of the car. "Hey, there's a little stage setup. Get out there and do your show." I said, "What are you doing? You nuts?" I said, "This is Mississippi." I said, "Those people are going to kill me." She said, "Oh no," she said, "they look like they're having a good time. They've got their blankets all laid out. They're having a big festival." I said, "Mother, those aren't blankets. Those are sheets." Okay, that's the KKK. She goes, "Well, for Christ's sake, just put on a pink sheet and call yourself Special K." Well, I do want to thank everybody for coming out tonight, though. That was great. I know you could have been everywhere else. You could have been at church. Do we have any churchgoers here? No. We do? No. Apparently not, because everybody's drinking. And if we did have churchgoers, we would all have to be Catholics, right? Growing up, I grew up Baptist, Southern Baptist. And that was a great thing until the day I had to get baptized. I thought when you got baptized, you just kind of ran naked through a sprinkler and went, "Praise Jesus," and you were baptized. No, not at a Baptist church. No, at a Baptist church, they dunk you 3 fucking times. I will admit, when the priest grabbed me and gagged me, that part was kind of fun. But then he dunked me. "Do you believe in the Father? Do you believe in the Son? Do you believe in the Holy Ghost?" I said, "Fuck, I believe you're trying to drown me." Was the last time I went to that fucking church. Decided I was going to be a Catholic. Because Catholics don't have a problem with gay people. They don't, as long as you don't practice a homosexual lifestyle, right? So I went to the mass, and after mass, the priest came up to me, who was wearing a little hat and a little dress. And then he says to me, "Are you a practicing homosexual?" I said, "Hell no. I'm a professional. I don't have to practice." What kind of asshole question was that? Boy, have I just made a mess up here or what? It's starting to look like my bedroom. You stop laughing. That's my roommate. He's like, "Yes, it does look like his bedroom." That was kind of fun. I like this microphone. Boy, I missed this thing. Let's see here. Anything else exciting I need to tell you before I go? Actually, what I would like to do before I go, so I'd like to do something very, very, very exciting. I'd like to perform a little number for you. Y'all up for that? Okay. Let me find out a good spot for this thing so I don't tip it over. Okay, now when I do this number, you're all going to want to sing and dance and clap. And if you feel the urge to do that, don't. No, actually, if you feel the urge to splurge, as I say, feel free. So DJ, whenever you're ready, let's hit that music. Thank you very much. Thank you.